talk about pricing strategy, setting the right price. Pricing dictates the balance between cost, production, and the perceiving value of customers and what the market can bear. It's not just about covering your costs, it's also about positioning your brand in the market. Some factors include consumers' willingness to pay. How much are they willing to pay? That's what you can charge also. Quality is a major factor in your microgreens, noticeably fresher, lasting longer. Your customers may be willing to pay a premium. Packaging and eco-friendly packaging, innovated just slightly higher price possibly. Branding repetition plays a role in this too. Knowing your quality, reliability, customers may be willing to pay more for your brand. You guys know this. Nike gets more versus Champ, because they have the quality brand. Perception-wise, it's a higher quality brand. So that's why people are willing to pay more. Andy, do you know if you position yourself as solid brand, customers seek your microgreens over others?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, and we've seen it at the grocery stores we're in where they bring in other microgreen growers. They're generally in there temporarily,
Yeah.
because they get set up, they get their stuff in there, and then about 6 months later, they're not there anymore. It's part of it. I mean, everybody knows who we are when they go into the grocery store. They recognize our stuff because they've talked to me,
Yeah.
by going in there and doing live sampling and stuff like that for people. So that makes a big difference. And
Yeah.
plus, we really focus on the fact that we're local on our packaging and our labels, and everything else. So that really makes them go, oh, wow, that's grown, 20 minutes from here or 15
Yeah.
minutes from here or whatever. So that makes a big difference too. But yeah, I mean, it's when you become recognized, I've said it before, if you become the microgreen guy in your area, it's a no-brainer. I mean, they're going to purposely seek you out, and it'll be that'll work in chefs, that'll work in grocery stores, it'll work in home delivery. We have people that find us specifically, because of who we are, and they've been referred to us by somebody or whatever. I mean, it works out good. Get the word of mouth out there. It's the best advertising you can ever ask for.
For sure. Definitely. And speaking of pricing microgreens, guys, if you don't know, we give away a free pricing your microgreens calculator and how to price them and what it costs you to grow them and what you can price out and find out what your cost is. That's free. I'm sure Jess will drop a link in the chat for you guys. You can check that out. It's completely free. And our course is changing a little bit, so we will be announcing that over the next few weeks too, what we're doing with that. We're going to be able to help you out even more for a better price. So be looking out for that, but check out that pricing guide and get your email locked into that, because we're going to have some limited spots that are going to be very exclusive on our course, things we're doing. So you're going to be in that email, because if you're not in that email, you're probably not going to get into that. So check that out and get your email put in. Comparing your price with your competitors. Being aware of how your competitors are pricing their products is critical. Knowing how to price their items helps you position yourself effectively. Whether you want to match their price, go lower, or you're positioning yourself as a premium option on the market as well. Just because they're going in at a lower price, you don't have to go that price. You can go higher quality product, higher quality packaging, position yourself like a Nike versus a Champ. Stuff like that can position you. You can charge a premium price. Making sure your package is great, make sure your labels are great, make sure your quality products. Andy, how do you do your price comparisons with your competitors?
I mean, we typically would go in and match just to start. I mean, especially
Yeah.
when we got into our first grocery store, they already had another grower in there. They were selling 1.5 ounce packs, which I was
Wow.
really annoyed because then we had to
Yeah.
do 1.5 ounce packs. And so we started out with that. I think they were like $3.99, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they basically went in with the same price they had to get started.
Yeah.
And then once they fell out, then we went to a 2 ounce pack, raised the price to $4.99, in their stores, and that made things much, much better. And we were able to phase out the 1.5 ounce packaging and
Nice.
all that good stuff, because it was just one more set of packaging we had to buy on a
Yeah.
regular basis. That was really annoying. So we basically used those up until they were gone. And then we said, hey, guess what? We're switching to 2 ounce. And everybody that's come in since then has priced right around where we are, which is understandable. I expect them to. But I think even if we were 50 cents, to a dollar more at this point, I think we'd still outsell the person that's in there, just because of our brand recognition at this point, around the area. So it definitely makes a big difference. But most of the time when we're going in, we're the first ones in.
Yeah.
And I just say, hey, you can sell this anywhere from $4.99 up to $5.99. It's totally up to you,
Yep.
and we'll base the wholesale pricing on what you plan on selling it for. So works